an M20 out of an E34 fit in an E30? We'll find out in this video. Welcome back everyone to our YouTube channel. So today we're going to be working on our E30. We're going to be swapping in an M20 out of an E34. By that we will be answering a question that has been gone through a lot of forums with no perfect answer. So we're gonna be making this video to solve this question. So now we are disassembling everything that we don't need of the engine to pull it out.
We took out the alternator and
the alternator, power steering and the bracket. Just to make room. Guys, so we managed to take the condenser out and we removed all the bolts, the bell housing bolts from the top side. Now we still have a couple from the bottom side. We're gonna take them out, take the slave cylinder, then take the motor mounts off and pull the engine out. See you then. Okay guys, so
a quick update.
We removed the hood.
Start from the beginning.
We wasted a couple of hours, maybe three and a half, 4. Anyway, because someone decided to put a hex bolt between the engine and the transmission. And if you know E30s, the transmission where the bolt sits, it's very tight, so it was just like this. There was no clearance whatsoever, so I couldn't take it off until this hero came along and took it out. Now it's time.
We dropped the exhaust in the back.
We also dropped the exhaust to make room so our hands would fit with open head wrenches. It was a big ass hassle. So now we only have 2 bolts for the motor mounts. Move the harness to the side, grab the hoist and get that piece of junk out of here. Start tapping the new engine. We took out the slip cylinder as I saw. Now we're taking the 2 bolts holding in the motor mounts. Then
The engine.
the engine will come out. Will. Has no choice.
Now we're supporting the transmission.
Let's take this baby off.
Alright guys, so we managed to take the motor off successfully.
What is this leak back there? Is it from the transmission? Or is it from the rear main seat? Which looks suspiciously dry for some reason. Back of the engine is dry. No oil whatsoever on the flywheel. Okay guys, so now it's time to take out the clutch assembly with the flywheel, because the engine that we got came from an automatic E34. So we're gonna need the clutch, the flywheel, and the pilot bearing. Okay guys, so now we are removing the flywheel bolts. As you can see, the whole flywheel is spinning, the whole crank is spinning, the whole engine is spinning. If you remember, if you watched the previous episode, this engine was locked up, so when you want it to spin, it will lock. When you want it to lock, it spins. So this is how my life goes. Anyway, a good trick is to put one of the pressure plate bolts in and one of the bell housing bolts in, and put a wrench in between, so this way the flywheel ducks in place and you can Okay guys, so now we're gonna be removing the pilot bearing. Now I know they make some fancy tools, fancy pullers that pull only pilot bearings, but if you guys are doing it like me, beside your home, with limited tools, there's an old trick you can use. Either you use a bar soap, or you use some bread with some grease and water and stuff. You make it like a little dough. So now start filling center with dough. Okay. Keep filling and use something that slides in the pilot hole to push your concoction in. So, keep filling and pressing. Just keep adding until the pilot bearing starts coming out. And remember, we are here to entertain you. If your pilot bearing got stuck with a bunch of bread behind it, it's not my fault, it's your fault. This is YouTube, it's not high school. So guys, so pilot bearing is actually almost out, as you can see. So this is the tech tip of the day for you guys. If you do this for a living, you must get the fancy tools, because this takes a lot of time. And if you live on this work, time is money. So the more work you can do per hour, the better. So, and if you're doing it like I am, it's just fine. couple of minutes of my life. Voila. Here's pilot bearing, and here's all what we brought. All the bread. Oh, tasty. Guys, so now that we have that done, the pilot bearing is out, and as you can see, the engine is all ready to turn down and ready to get sent to storage. We might assemble the head on it and a couple of stuff. It doesn't matter. Now, as you can see, there's under this pile of used car seats from a junkyard, we have another engine. This engine is the engine that we pulled out of the E34. Now we're gonna leave you with that when we pulled it out of the junkyard and putting it in the trunk of our Chevy and bringing it back home. So you go watch that.